All right. Demos, early access, and demons are the theme of today's stream. We're going to kick things off with the Surfpunk demo, just because I get the impression that it may carry forward its save data into early access. This will probably be something that I end up playing off stream on my own, but I thought I would showcase a little bit of it. My understanding is that it is a extraction light game, which basically means it's probably going to be a roguelike with a time limit, and if you want to escape with materials, you need to, well, escape. Yeah, it's also Quebecois as shit, so expect a lot of French. Yes. You can take my personal information. It's not going very far. Also, this game is gorgeous, as you can see. Surfpunk. It also has some like pre-release things, which is another reason I wanted to get in on this earlier rather than later. Full screen window. Thank you. Play in background. Thank you. I don't know why master volume is so low. Is that tied to my Windows settings? Because that's not what it's at. Because I've got it at like 60%. I'll keep it at 100 then, because apparently the whole thing is at 25% already. And there's specifically a cheat code that I'm hoping to redeem that I assume gives you a permanent cosmetic after enabling it. And yeah, there's a community hub site which you can use to redeem various rewards. I don't know if there's a character creator or if you have discrete characters. I'm hoping you can have multiple character slots because there are 2 body types, one masculine, one feminine, so... Yeah, I'll start online just in case. I don't know if that's going to matchmake me with people. Centuries ago, the cataclysm drowned the world in endless seas. Now only the bold survive. You've joined the raiders, surf-scarred scavengers born for the waves. Aboard the beast ship, your crew sails the sunken ruins of the fallen world, hunting for Everest, the mystical energy that fuels your ship, your weapons, and your way of life, while fencing off the Sumi, seaborne ink horrors that infest the ruins. Sumie, I believe that is a reference. Ikalulos, for survival, for glory, for the ride! Welcome aboard, Raider. But yeah, this game is absolutely my aesthetic, even though I'm not a fucking surfer bum. But, like, everything else... The character designs are also very, like, Gynax. Captain Tezza. Well, what have we got here? Fresh pup looking to get their paws wet, eh? Heh, you're not the first to try dry land for the deep blue, and you won't be the last. Ain't no self-respecting raider strutting around in landy threads. Go see Taki the tailor. She'll fix you up with something that actually breathes down here. Oh, goddamn. Nice to meet you, sweetheart. I'm Taki, and I make outfits. How about we get you into something with a little more flair? Okay, so hopefully there are like presets that we can choose, or that this won't be permanent. We'll customize a dude for now. Okay. Can I access the menu from here? No.
Dude.
Okay, so they're doing like masculine, feminine.
Dude.
Or not.
Dude.
It's just 1, 3, and 6 for whatever reason. All right.
Dude. 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 Dude.
Dude.
Dude. All right. Let's do this. Dude.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Dude. Crush and rush.
Okay.
Dude.
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 Yeah.
Yoo-hoo!
Yeah, that clearly yo means dude in Japanese.
Time to surf out.
Okay, so these are variations of faces. Yeah, so a lot of these are things that you unlock in the hub. Not a lot of variety, honestly. I was hoping for face options and then accessories on top of that, and not for them to be tied to one another. I guess that's what I'm gonna have to go with. That's too bright. Probably that one. Let's change our hair color first. Yeah, so that's your fucking straw hat from the and this is what I meant why like this is just Gallo from fucking the firefighter thing. Here's your fucking Digimon protagonist. Like, I wish I could have this hairstyle without the straw hat, but that's what we're gonna go for. You get to choose the number of packs. All right. Listen, I'm not gonna front. Hmm. Ah, interesting. Was there even a like a blue color? Not really. Yeah, I don't think that works. No, we'll just go for that. We'll go for... Yeah, like the extra... Ooh, the cloak is kind of nice. I don't wish it covered up their face, though. Yeah, they feel a little underdressed when they don't have, like, any armor whatsoever. But, I mean, whatever. Even got like a fucking Dragon Ball Scouter. Yeah, again, my feedback would be I wish I could color these individually instead of just unlocking palettes. Yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna go with for now. Yeah, no, that doesn't suit me. Now that's more like it. Proper raider style. Oh, and Tess is looking for you. Something about your first mission. Better not keep the old man waiting, dear. Okay, now we can access settings. Okay, let's bump this up. Gonna bump that up to 100, and then I'm gonna manage it with Windows. So we'll just do 40% for now. Nothing too dramatic. Okay, so what do we got here? We got touchpads. So that's group. Awk. Okay. Pet. Okay, so X is a dash. Got like an overhead, which is basically like our stinger, I guess. Assuming that the dash doesn't attack. Okay, we got neutral attack with no cooldown. Oh, that seemed like it had a skill shot range. That has plus symbols, so I assume that's healing. And that seems to have a meter of some kind. And does that come back over time? Dance. I got the impression that this was a lot further in than this feels. I mean, again, this is basically like an alpha. It is specifically a demo before the game's even in early access. So, like, that's fine. It's a bit strange that in the hub, your meter doesn't come back. Yeah, these don't seem to have points of interaction. Fine. Oh. Singing in the rain. I'm sure we'll be tasked with speaking with all these NPCs shortly, but I want to explore. Max health increased. I don't know where that's displayed. Morning, fresh fins. I'm still setting up shop for the day. The captain's got your first assignment lined up. Did you chat with him yet? Oh, did you know Red's name comes from the Red Rush Hunkuru? Total legend. He invented rush boards back in the day. Before that, raiders were stuck paddling little rowboats to hit islands, and it was so slow. Rush boards changed everything. Speed, flexibility, tactical precision. Honestly, raiding would still be a slog without them. Yeah, I booted up Zenless so I could get, well, I reinstalled it, I should be specific, so I could get the new banner character that they added. Don't ask me about how terrible my luck is, as per usual. Oh, so that does actually work as an attack. That's nice. Secrets? No. And they have added an event game type that is basically like a platform action beat 'em up where you play as the Bang Boo. And it's an extraction game, and it's terrible. How about having a timer that you can't pause on what is ostensibly a single-player game? Like, I don't mind the extraction gameplay. It's pointless, but, you know, it's whatever. It's inoffensive. But having a random 25-minute time limit on your in-game session is just annoying. I don't know why you would do that. Especially for a game mode that isn't hard. Like, this game I'm expecting is going to deliver some challenge, so if it does have a time limit, I'm not going to, you know, complain, at least not right away. But, yeah. Just, Hoyover's adding some of the worst goddamn mechanics to their games. What else is new? Welcome, I'm Habato, the chef. My kitchen's not quite ready yet. Soon. Come to me often. A meal takes time, but wisdom I can serve now. So that's probably gonna be like our Monster Hunter buffs before a mission, if I had to assume. Alright, so does D-pad do anything? Does share button, that's create thing. Oh, we have a little ping and a communications panel on R1. We got a L2, sorry, that was L1. L2 seemed to do something.
And rush. Crush and rush.
R3 is a taunt. Okay, what do I got here?
Crush and rush. Rock on. Respect, dude. Crunch and rush. Spin the wind. Check out these guns. Sweet, dude. Land swim.
Well, there you go. That's silly. Alright. Can I do chat like this or no? Yes, here we go. So apparently, so there was a cheat code that was teased in a trailer that they released. And you had to call a number, 252 surfs up, and you hear a cheat code in French, which might be a reference to a song. And that cheat code is tout nous sur le plug. My French is terrible. And that just means like naked on the beach.
Dude.
There you go. That font is really tiny. But over in swimsuits, we now have did I select the wrong one? Oh, I think I have to have no clothing. Yeah, there you go. Now I'm curious, does this do the thing I like where if you... Okay. Let's just go through this real quick for my benefit. So I went with that one, that one. Because it might not save my changes. Oh. That was fine. Okay, it does. It does, in fact, save. That's cool.
Dude.
Dude. Dude.
Crush and rush. All right, let's do this.
Dude, for sure. Dude.
That was awesome. Dude, time to surf out. Dude.
It kind of sounds like Kira Buckland, but I'm not gonna bet on it.
Crush and rush. Dude.
All right. Let's do. I think what I want to go for like a femme alt would be like a Gyaru aesthetic. So we'll go for like a platinum blonde. Well, that's fun. Yeah, hair options still leaving something to be desired for me personally. The eyes are a bit vacant. Well, that's a nice one. Yeah, I think that's the... Definitely my biggest hope so far is that they add more character customization, especially for something like this. And yeah. Yeah, and this is something that you can get from the hub. Well, that's kind of cool. See, the backpack's a little too much. What if we do something like this? No, there's just not enough going on. I do kind of like that. I'm just not a big fan of, like, red on a lower body. It looks fine as a bandana. Okay. Yeah, I might change up for the platinum, honestly. Again, that's a really nice hairstyle. Just wish that the straw hat didn't have to be a part of it. I'm probably just gonna go for that as well. Yeah, the scars actually look kind of nice. Ooh, that kind of hits now, actually. Hmm. You know, like, I feel like these should really be different pieces. Yeah, go for that. And then... No, I still think the black is the best color. Alright. There we go. Just a look into my inner psyche. Don't think about it too hard. And just in case this save data ever gets reset. Yeah. I was worried that it wouldn't save the alternate if I didn't save as that gender.
Good night, Ryder.
Oh God. that's better than my Australian accent, so I can't judge too much, but at the same time, ugh. Alright, Grummy. Time for your first mission. Raider's job is more than surfing and fighting Sumi. Well, treasure hunters, plain and simple. Greatest treasure of all is Everest. Rare, powerful, worth a fortune on the open market. That's why we raid, and that's why we risk it. One of our raiders by the name of Red was supposed to walk you through your first dip in the fallen world. Show you how we scavenge the stuff. But he hasn't come back from his last mission yet. The silence out here usually ain't a good sign. I need you to surf out, find Red, and snag yourself a crash course in scavenging while you're at it. If Red's still in one piece, tell him he's on mop duty for a week. The Sumi Sea and the Fallen World. I'm gonna bump up the volume to 60% because it sounded quiet to me. Alright. Sealed stem bolt. Weather is sunny. So you can have a sword, you can have pistols, you can have an anchor, and a guitar. I'm curious, if we go back here now. Aha! Oh, there you go. Okay, skill shot. You only get one dash. Okay, that knocks you backwards. Seems like it has a finite number of uses. So one has a meter that might fill up in certain circumstances, and the other is probably finite until you get more materials, I'm guessing. Okay, heavy weapon.
Crush and rush.
Oh, my voice didn't change.
Dude, crush and rush.
All right. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what it does. So then you start attacking with the... I'm guessing it just hits enemies on the way back. So that seems to be a buff for your teammates. And then some kind of explosion. I'm guessing that's like a pip of armor. Because it's like half a bar. So it could be that that there's supposed to be like 2 pips there. Oh. I don't understand. That's funny. So I think that provided me with a movement buff. Cool. And this seems to use a meter and ammo. Okay. I don't understand the rhythm circle. Okay, so you get extra musical notes if you time it correctly. And then the meter builds up. And then that charges your... Okay. Now if I just mash... Okay, no. So your meter only builds up if you hit on the beat. And actually hit an enemy. And that only seems to affect your R2 ability. Interesting. Well, we'll start... That is the one that appeals to me the most, but... we are going to start with sword, I think. Design-wise, I like how it's got this sort of seashell element. I should think about that more for my own design stuff. Because the spiral design of seashells also has that kind of, like, again, Japanese-style cloud aesthetic that I like.
Let's do this!
So the Grommet Islands seem to be the tutorial. You have to craft explosive barrels to blast open rubble. So I think that's going to be our goal, to complete the Grommet Islands. Assuming this is a chain of missions. Red should be somewhere up on the islands up ahead. Stay loose and stay alert. Okay, so we got a boost. And then you can jump off with circle. This soundtrack is a lot more somber than I was expecting. So that's what happens if you hold the right stick. Huh. Okay, so that does not attack enemies. Harvest bamboo to craft a rush board on the shore. You can now use your bamboo to craft a rush board on the beach. Right on the D-pad to select for crafting. Okay, you gotta hold that. Alright. I'm not seeing any kind of time limit. Toe. All right. survive. Oh, it's box art man.
Dude!
I totally wasn't sleeping just now. Nah, I'm messing with you. I was absolutely sleeping. Couldn't help it. These islands got barely any sumi stink. Prime spot for a little horizontal meditation. Anyway, since you're here, mind lending a hand? I need to extract Everest from a nearby well, but an ancient gate is blocking the way. You need a pearl to fire up the mechanism. Activate the Navi tower up the stairs to your right. Activate the Navi tower up the stairs to your right. It'll ping the location of nearby pearls. Go for it. I'll be here, staying alert. Promise. Oh, and before you go, I called a supply drop earlier. Go ahead and fill your supplies.
Okay.
Now that's primo fuel. Power it up.
For
Weapons juiced and ready to crush.
using supply drops increases your maximum health and energy for the remainder of the mission. Okay, do they stack? Okay, so that's energy. I'm noticing that for the sake of co-op, presumably we've got shared resources, which is our crafting stuff. Oh, alright.
Ladders up.
Okay, so that tells me, if we go back over here,
Ladders up.
this game's a lot
Ladders up.
less stimulating than I expected it would be. I was definitely expecting this to be a much more high-octane kind of roguelike experience, like something along the lines of Hades or whatever. I mean, maybe it gets that intense. Again, this is just a tutorial, but like... yeah, the sword's definitely on the boring side. Okay, so that does hurt, but it also seems to heal. And it seems like that is capable of stunning enemies. Scan for a pearl, used to activate certain ancient devices. Okay. Area 2. And presumably that's what lets us get to Area 4.
That's it, bro. Now you should be able to see nearby pearls on your map.
I'm not sure if the resources get taken with us or not. But may as well collect what's available. Use a barrel's explosive damage to destroy cracked walls. Just...
Careful, barrel's lit.
Did you find a pearl? Bring it back here.
Yeah, so that definitely healed me. So it seems like the difference between energy and stacks is basically just... Is your resource for each skill separate or part of the same combined meter? And there may be different skills that you unlock later that use multiple pips of energy.
Okay, awesome, dude. Now we can surf over the Everest well and wrap this mission up. We just need one prism to call it a win. And by we, I mean you. Kooks learn best by doing, right? Plus, I'm starting to feel that nap calling me back. Hop on your board and cruise past the gate. There's a small island just north of here with the well. Oh, and don't forget to bring the barge with you. It's that big red raft-like thing I left on the beach. Use the barge to unload anything you've collected in your backpack. It's also essential for storing Everest prisms. They're way too big to cram in your pack. Once you're on your board, you can pull it using the tow cable.
Rush and rush.
You got this, bruh.
Uh-huh. The cherry blossoms, I think, might be a recent addition.
Yo, dude, don't forget to craft the flare to call in a supply drop before you hit up the well.
Calling supply drops is the most effective way of healing and refilling your energy. Left on D-pad to craft a supply select a supply flare for crafting.
Supplies inbound. Now that's primo fuel.
Okay, everyone contributes. Unload. Okay, so there was some sort of like treasure inventory that I had. I'm guessing holding is what you do. Maybe you hold on to that at the mission's end and it gets recalled. If that's your evac mechanism. I don't know.
Ladders up.
I'll be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about the crafting system. I don't really feel like it's adding much to the overall experience. Can we actually get another pearl or no? It does tell us if an island has been cleared. I guess I missed stuff, but I'm not going back. Didn't even notice that bamboo, even though they make it glow. Oh, well, there you go.
I'll take this one. Cover me.
Okay, so yeah, there is a teamwork and extract mechanic.
Big swell inbound.
Okay. So there was a mention of a time limit.
That wave had teeth, bro, but props for charging it.
Time to head back or something. I'm trapped in a loading screen typewriting machine. Oh! Oh, well, you didn't tell me that there would be a surfing finish. You can now take on one skull missions. Speak with Captain Tezza to select the next one. Each of these full-fledged missions features a unique archipelago filled with loot to scavenge and objectives to complete. And now you're here. Are you like an AI companion?
That was a sick wipeout, dude. But hey, no shame. Nobody nails the wave on their first try. Just remember, the barge always finds its way home. So even if you bail, just grab on and ride it out. Might not look flashy, but you'll still bag the loot and wrap the mission. All this chatter's giving me mad munchies. I wish Habitow's kitchen was open. Guess rations will have to do. Catch you on the flippy, Barney. Hey, nice to meet ya. Name's Nia. I'm the smithy aboard the ship. Actually just started a few weeks ago. So I guess we're both kinda new here, huh? The whole thing? Keeping our raiders' weapons in tip-top sleigh condition. See, inside your weapon is something called a skill matrix. It's ancient tech that lets your gear do all sorts of wild special moves, and I can totally upgrade it for you. Wait a minute, your weapon doesn't even have an ultimate yet? Let me get that fixed up for you. Just let me know which weapon you want to upgrade.
Hybrid tank, AoE support. Alright, so what do we got here? Okay. Yeah, sorry, base time 0 per second. Tech tablet for this mod to craft it. Fiery mod. Changes damage type to explosive and causes enemies hit by this skill to be pushed back and stunned for longer. Yeah, there you go. Stuns enemies. So your base abilities on the left don't get upgraded. Max ammo 6. Grenade lob. Wouldn't its damage type be impact is the default, I guess. Several lob shots in the air that rain down on enemies, causing stun, invulnerable, and hurting them for base times 0.5 impact damage per bullet. Okay. These multipliers are very confusing. Deploy an energy field around yourself and your anchor, granting healing times 40 temporary shield points. Raiders in the area. 50% more damage can be absorbed before your shield runs out. Shotgun blast. Swing your anchor around, dealing base times 2.1 impact damage, and create a water well that prevents enemies from entering for 8 seconds. Also refreshes thirsty raiders. I don't know if that actually means anything. Pulse bubbles. Send a quick sound pulse that pushes back enemies, projectiles, and incoming attacks does not cost energy. But it only has 4 charges. Do they recharge, maybe? Because, like, here they specify ammo. Here, ammo. And then that says charges. Area effect is doubled and teammates in the area are healed, but the energy cost increases to 1. And... place an amplifier with a large area effect that deals base times 0 every second, slowing all enemies by 50%, making them vulnerable. The amp breaks after 60 seconds or until dismissed. I feel like if I'm going to use anything, it's going to be the guitar. But let's see what else we can spend money on right now. Loadout is left. Razor Wing. Okay, so dash passes through enemies. It doesn't mention if it has iframes or not. Guaranteed crit. Base times 1 slashing damage. Still not clear what base is supposed to mean. Okay, so this drop off does half damage at range. Okay, so it just modifies your attacks while deployed. It's not super descriptive. Okay. Keeping tempo deals guaranteed critical hits and accumulates tempo charges. Plus 25% additional damage for each charge. Yeah, okay. So the gun seems pretty self-explanatory. I do kind of want to know. I do like how the anchor is combined with a shotgun. That's a cool touch. I do want to see how that works. So I think we'll play at least 2 more. Was that just a, Yeah, Fundoshi. There you go. Well, no. No, I think that still looks better. I do find it funny how they have the, you know, I had to do it to him pose. So let's upgrade the guitar, and if we don't need gold for anything else, then I'll also upgrade the anchor. Easy peasy. Why don't you test your skills on the training dummies nearby? Don't worry, they're quite sturdy. Left. So when that finishes cooling down. Hey, there you go. L2. Okay. Yeah, I think my biggest problem with the guitar is just that it's, the noise it makes is repetitive. You sure showed him. Those dummies are great for testing on new weapons, don't you think? By the way, if you come across metal scraps on your missions, bring them to me, and I'll totally be able to upgrade your weapon to boost its stats. Oh, you already have some scraps? Sweet, let's see what we can upgrade. And that is just going to... Oh, that's kind of cool. You get different attributes. Interesting. Are you gonna force me to spend? No. Now, if I just go here, no, I have to select something first.
G'day, Raider.
Hey there, Grommy. Nice job bringing Red back. Might be a bum, but he's our bum. And out here, we don't leave crew behind. You've proved yourself out there, but raiding solo is risky. Get yourself a crew next time, will ya? In any case, I've got some fresh mission contracts available for you.
Nyoko Shoals. Storm. Winds and waves intensify intervals, disrupting movements, triggering lightning strikes, and affecting supply drop landing points. Well, that seems interesting. Let me check the social hub and see if there are any particular rewards I should be focusing on. Hopefully this update's in real time. Doesn't seem like it. Weather tower in a storm. Berries, ancient wrench, 2 skull, 1 skull mission with an S grade. Yeah, we're kind of only going to be able to complete like 1 more of these anyway. Okay, well, one of these isn't even available until one of the rewards isn't even available until early access. So what can I do to get 400 more coins from this? Okay, I think I actually just managed to do that. I was holding back on, there, I was able to claim the reward for the in-game progress. Perfect. All right, so now, sorry, I just noticed something I need to bookmark for later. Yes. I don't want to. In fact, there's a thing for completing a thing in single player. Okay, so not everything updates in real time, I guess. Okay. Well, they do probably want me to upgrade something. So I think what we'll do... We already upgraded the guitar. So we'll do that for now. We'll take that for a spin. Actually, we can test this here, come to think of it. Okay. So 19, 24. So you do like half damage. Your range increases, but becomes more narrow. Did that actually hit that one? Hold on. It did. Okay. So it has a wider AoE than you would expect. Yeah. It's interesting. I just wish there were more skills that made use of that. What was the ultimate for this again? Prevents enemies from intruding. Got it. Okay. So now that I've performed a transaction, has that update anything? No. Okay. Well, we'll do the storm, and then we'll check out the cosmetic that I redeemed, and that should do it.
Time to surf out.
No. Enable PvP by pressing Alt plus F4. All right.
I'm picking up. It feels like the sea wants a fight.
Okay. Whoa, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. All right. It's a little hard to see the indicator, honestly. I'm curious what things factor into, like, completing.
Hang on, Raiders, you're in Pussy Shop.
Yikes! Okay, I unloaded everything. Yeah, that was good timing. Yeah, I don't know. Thus far, the weapons kind of feel a bit lacking. Let's just scan for a pearl. That might have been a bit of a waste.
Storm's easy to operate us. Stay sharp. Yes. We don't have the materials for that, though. But there's plenty up here.
Ladders up.
Okay.
Huh. Barrel's ready. She's gonna blow.
All right. So 3 and 4 are there. All right. Well, we'll hit up. Oh. There doesn't seem to be a lot of reason to craft additional rush boards. Oh my god. Activate the ancient device with a pearl. Ah. Oh, there's an enemy that's stuck over here. Alright. Now would be a good time to craft a supply flare.
Supplies inbound.
Up Sanborn, but the storm's a wild one. Might drift off the mark. Keep your eyes up.
Sweet loot.
I'll do.
Powered up.
That move seems way stronger than anything that the sword might have had. I think what throws me off is that the beat indicator does not reset. So I'm not seeing a time limit for the overall stage. I'm seeing a time limit for the rain. There is a swarm intensity thing, which I guess is probably increasing as time goes on.
I approach this the wrong way.
Ugh, another mud pit. Let's clear it.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. There's just a lot of things in this that feels like very, very underbaked. Okay.
Boom time.
Hey guys, come over here.
Careful, barrel's lit.
I don't know if there's a benefit to that, but sure. Okay, treasure is shown on the map, in fact. So I'm assuming once the swarm intensity reaches that indicator, is when difficulty will increase.
Free and looking breezy.
Cool. Yeah, so like by no means is this game bad. It's just heavily lacking seasoning. Are we full on goodies? I think we might be. Yeah, looks like we are. Okay. And like with the vibe that they were going for, I expected that this game would be all sauce. It's probably better if I just go around instead of wasting materials on a ladder. Oh, that was everything. All right. Like, I hope they add more that one can do. Oh, it recharges. That's nice. The other ones didn't seem to do that. Okay. So 5, 6, and 7. Meow. Well, let's try and do it all. There we go.
Ladders up.
Yeah, okay, so now we're just getting a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, our health is still good, so I think we can wait out the storm and then summon in supplies. I do like how your material gathering feeds into your supply acquisition.
Ladders up.
I do think your dodge ability should work while you're in the crafting menu. It is not intuitive to exit out of that menu first to be able to dodge. Because that button is not used by that menu, which is X. And I also gotta seek you out. Can I just... Yeah, I can dive from here. Nice. Actually, I think we're good for supplies for now. Our health is fine. Famous last words. Hopefully not.
Ladders up.
Hopefully one of the attributes that the upgraded guitar gets is a longer lasting speed boost. Okay, so that's back here. Is there anything? No. I'm personally hoping that the ranking is just based on your completion of a level, because that's the kind of thing that makes me happy. Rather than, like, I don't like it when a game punishes you for taking damage, and something where it's really easy to take damage. Scan for loot. Ancient node. Oh, we got a tech tablet.
Barrel's ready. She's gonna blow.
Okay, so we're missing something. Ah, so the treasure's over there. And do we have to come at it from this side? So it's up there. Can I just make a really comically large ladder? Yes.
Ladders up.
I think we'll make some supplies once we get to the next location. Medium's still pretty straightforward. Okay, so I need to know, can I drag these around? Yes. Can I climb ladders with them? No. Oh, that was the wrong button. There we go.
Supplies inbound. Weapons juiced and ready to crush.
There really isn't any downside that I can see to just making your supplies,
Ladders up.
your supply packs, the flares. And they give you, like, permanent buffs for the remainder of the mission. Oh, that's fun. Can I do anything with this? No, doesn't appear that. If I dash out of it, I drop it. Oh, you can throw it with square. Okay. Ow. I do think that the gold of the treasure chest is it blends in with the neutral color of the terrain a bit much. We got too much shit we need to offload. Uh-oh. Okay, island is complete. Should be able to get out of here before it becomes hard. Siren, exchange pearls to make a wish. Whoa, hell yeah. Ooh, infinite boost fuel? Yeah. Thanks, babe. Oh! All right. I will say, this game is simplistic, but it is addicting. The gameplay loop, and again, the art style is very fun. It's just, I think there needs to be a bit more going on, musically, vibe-wise. A bit more sauce to the combat would help a lot. Yeah, these are all fixable things. It just needs to lean more into the dude. Back off and get thy own sandwich. And yeah, I just think that the guitar could use some tweaking in terms of how the beat ring works. Like, I think every time you don't hit a correct note, it should reset.
Boom time.
Whoop. Oh yeah, that's correct. Okay. Oh, shit's about to get hard. There we go. Well, that's quite the damage spike. Let's craft a supply flare.
Supplies inbound.
We'll go off. Now we'll load in as we get the last couple materials. Yeah, okay, that's a pretty dramatic difference. Is that everything? All right.
Ladders up.
Back at it, Krispy Kreme.
Now that's primo fuel.
Hey, Cincy. Welcome on in.
I got one.
Get that pearl. Go! I feel like we're missing something. I don't think we got the completion for the islands.
I got one.
Am I missing something here? Not that I can see. All right.
Time
Let's go! Oh, shit. Oh, no. Let's go. Yeah!
Nice whack, Raiders. Patience, prep, stand by.
Got our one line of voice acted dialogue. Whew! That actually got stressful toward the end. Good on them. And I bet you that increases faster, like, on a scale with how many people you're playing with. Hell yeah. Wicked finish. It's pretty decent. I'm definitely going to keep my eye on it. Like, I think this game is still, like, really early. A lot earlier than I anticipated. But there's a lot of potential here. Like, the tutorial was very unstimulating, but like once you get into a proper match, you start seeing the pieces come together. Also, the weapon types, I think, could use a bit more going on with them. It was. I'm gonna say a 4. There could definitely be some improvements. You can now take on 2 skill missions. Speak with Captain Teza to select the next one. These tougher missions feature better loot, new types of Sumi enemies, and more gold rewards.
Yo, you smell that? Fresh salt, burnt Everest, and a hint of grilled sea slug. Paradise.
Alright, now, what are we allowed to upgrade?
Oh, you found a tech tablet. I can extract information on the ancient technology and modify your skill matrix. What mod should I extract?
Removes the healing from Feasting Blade? That's like the entire point of that move. But it lowers the cooldown by 30%. That is kind of fun. Base amp, so that's for ultimate. Rate to explode when terminating. Okay. Reduces the knockback on enemies. Remains the same on player. Are we allowed to back out of this? No. That's a lie. We need a whole bunch more steel scraps if we want to upgrade that. It's a bit of a bummer. We only got 1 matrix fuse. See, honestly, I'm not even using the pulse bubble very much. Like, it just pushes back enemies. So being able to heal, especially if that heals yourself, that would be huge. Yeah. Okay, we can't even do that. All right. Well, it's rocket jump, right? Yeah. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with my choice. That said, how much does it cost to upgrade things? Yeah, it's very affordable, and copper scraps don't seem to be used by anything else. At least not at this stage. So you may as well upgrade all the base stats of the weapons so that they're competitive with one another. Oh, you needed rollback capacitors for the ultimate, so we can't even... Honestly, I feel happy with my decision. But yeah, let's upgrade everything. At least 1 tier. I do wish that that was a little less laggy. Or maybe it's not even laggy. Maybe it's just the fact that the audio is desynced from the animation. That makes it feel like that. Yeah, no, I don't think it is laggy. I think it's just the audio desync is making me feel that it's running behind. Cool. Oh, clothing color. Yeah. Now we did get our other swimsuit variation. Heh. Damn. Golden Week just ended and there isn't even a gold color for it. It's a shame. Actually, yeah, are there different poses? No, it seems like it's the same poses regardless. And what do we have going on over here? Not available in the demo. Okay. Matrix Fuse. Okay, so these are your main upgrade materials. So that basically informs where you might want to go. So Matrix Fuse, Sealed Stem Bolt, Durable Cell. So yeah, right now we're lacking on matrix fuses and rollback capacitors. So I'm done with the demo for now, but if I wasn't... Wait, don't we need durable cells? Yeah. So either of those. Cool. All right. Yeah. I'm happy with my time with Surfpunk. I spent a lot more time on that demo than I expected it would, and that's usually a good sign. And I didn't feel compelled to do so necessarily. Except that I wanted to unlock stuff. Interesting. YouTube's been wanting that the bitrate is higher than the recommended, but they're recommending a bitrate of 6800. They never complained before when I was at 1200 kilobits, or 12 megabits rather. I wonder if that's actually causing any issues with performance. I'll have to review the VOD after. Yeah, so we didn't really unlock NPC requests. Yeah. And on your rush board, you can actually unlock different nobori, which are basically like those flags that attach to the back. All right, so let me end my YouTube broadcast and recording for Surfpunk and then start one up for the next game.